Holly's World. We got some motherfucking play runners out here. We got some motherfuckers that's trying to run some plays and ran some plays, set the plays, orchestrated the plays, being the handler of the plays. I mean, it's just plays ran all up and down the court. You hear me? Like, a lot of us out here don't need to be parents. Man, check on some of your people who got kids that are not doing good. If you're not checking on them for the parents, check on them fucking kids. It's rough out here. We got people mishandling their kids out here in these streets, B. Somebody always under the act. And they most definitely under the act, Holly's World. So we're going to go ahead and react to these motherfucking characters that's running out these plays out here in these streets. Man, let's get into it. It's like you can't make this shit up.
Yo, welcome to Holly's World. I'm your girl Hollywood Uncut. We're back in the studio with another reaction video. Guess what? Because there's always a motherfucker out there under the act. And we definitely gonna give him a reaction. Uncut style. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't to the video. Make sure your notification bells are on, because we'll definitely be back in the studio. I'll see you guys in the video. Let's get to it.
See what I'm saying, Holly's World? Is always some fuckers out here under the act. We got two people out here under the act. Once we get into the story that's going on in the news and all around social media, we'll find out who these people are and where they come from. So let's get into it. The couple fled with their other 5 children after they were reported to local authorities and were arrested in Louisiana. Okay, so first things first, they're from Louisiana. After making a break for it to get away from their abusive mother and her boyfriend in Texas, handcuffed and barefoot, 16-year-old twins were turned away repeatedly by neighbors as they went door to door looking for assistance. Before a good Samaritan let them inside and summoned help, according to the authorities. The woman called authorities prompt and interstate search for the twins' siblings, which ended in Louisiana capital city and led to the arrest of the alleged abusive couple at the center of a case that has caused shock across 2 United States. The accused mother, Zakia Duncan, and her boyfriend, Jova Terrell. So that's the mom, Zakia. The dad is Jova. Well, the boyfriend is Jova. So they face charges of injuries to a child, which in some cases can carry a minimum of 5 years in prison. Really? That's it? Come on. The couple appeared in Baton Rouge courtroom on Thursday and said that they will not contest being transferred to the custody of authorities in Houston who are investigating them. So they must be being under investigation in Texas as well. But in the meanwhile, 7 underage children involved for now have been turned over to the care of Child Protective Services. According to reporting from multiple media outlets, including television news stations, KHOU, that's in Houston, and WBRZ, which is in Baton Rouge, police became aware of the children's fight after a 16-year-old boy and his twin sisters ran door to door through their neighborhood in Cypress, Texas, just northwest of Houston, for roughly 30 minutes, pleading for someone to help them. Doorbell camera footage reportedly showed the boy and his sister both barefoot and shivering, while several neighbors, uncertain about what to do, told them to move along. The boy was shirtless. The girl wore plastic grocery bags as a top, according to the court documents obtained by The Guardian. Eventually, a woman opened her door, let them inside, wrap them in blankets, and call local authorities offices. They were so skinny and frail. The woman told KHOU she also said that the children had told her about how they had fled from a home where their mom kept them locked in the laundry room while they were naked, except for zip ties around their ankles and handcuffs on their wrists. In an interview with the investigators who arrived later, the children described how their caretaker would make them use a mop bucket with dirty water to shower and to urinate and use the bathroom on themselves when they needed to go to the bathroom. They said they had been subjected to other brutal physical abuse as well. The twins were taken to a hospital where they remained Thursday. A medical examination later revealed signs that the children had been starved and the boy had at least one heel bone fracture consistent with physical abuse. The woman who took the twins in added that the children also recounted how sometimes they only had meals in the day would be sandwiches. The only meals they had in the day would be sandwiches. If they made any type of noise, they wouldn't be fed, said the woman, adding that their words provoked from the tears of frustration, anger, and sadness. Investigators went to the home from which the twins had ran away, but Duncan, 40, and Terrell, 27, were gone. So were 5 other children between the ages of 7 and 14. Authorities issued what is known as an Amber Alert, asking the public for help in finding the minors, broadcasting their information in the media and on all electronic roadway signs all across the news channels. Several hours later, Louisiana State Police troopers saw Duncan Carr just off the campus of Louisiana State University in Baton Rouge. They approached and arrested the couple. Only an 18-year-old was with them. Troopers later found the rest of the children at the home of a relative where Terrell and Duncan had dropped them off. This week was not the first time Duncan had been arrested of abuse of a child. About a decade ago, Baton Rouge police arrested her on suspicion of child cruelty after one of her children showed up injured at an emergency room, court order shows. Duncan eventually pleaded guilty, agreed to take a parenting class, and several probations until 2020, as WBRZ first reported. Man, this is crazy, you guys. If anyone out there feel the need of they can't handle the children, can't take care of their kids that they gave birth to, like where I'm from here in Chicago, if we having any of those situations, we can pack them babies up, drop them off at a post office, a hospital, a school, a library, a fire department, somewhere where they'll take the baby in and they'll take them on and, find a better place of living and find them a family. Like, why would you have kids to put them in harm's way, hurt them, abuse them mentally, physically, emotionally, like drain them, starve them, got them hostage? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, who the fuck raised you? Like, you motherfuckers out there be under the act, like, on some real shit. Like, man, find them, lock their ass up, and throw away the key. It's how I feel over here, stars. I'm just saying, sorry, not sorry. Like, it's crazy out here, and it's a lot of us moms, women, females that can't have babies, that want babies. It's a lot of people in the LGBT community that want to raise babies at home with their partners and their loved ones to build families. And you mean to tell me we got all these unfit parents out here, some men and some women who are really gonna give birth, go through the 9 months of carrying to have a baby and to treat them in such fucking way? Nah, dog. Nah. What they do that at? Nah. If you look at the parents' picture, it looks like something is going on. It look like they're not wrapped too tight. And that's why everybody out here in these streets are not made to have children. And that's okay. It's even okay if you end up have to get pregnant and have one and you know you're not in the right state of mind, stability, situated, financial, mindset. It's okay to let it go. Make better. Get better. All I know is when the fuck you know better, motherfucker, you do better. And at some point in time, when does it click in some of our heads, like on some real shit? Like, it just don't make any sense. Like, it's crazy out here. It's a cold world out here. And what type of mom are you? And then we got this nigga. Like, what type of nigga are you, bro? To even sit up and take part in doing this with this man. You deserve it. She deserve it. I'm glad these people had opened their doors to these children. I'm praying for these kids to get a better living situation, better caring, and I just don't know, guys, but the story is all over social media. It happened a couple days ago or maybe last week or something. I just ran into the story, so I just decided to go ahead and speak on it. And it behooves a bitch that we got parents out here that's doing this when it's a lot of us out here who want to build a family and have kids, you guys. Like, comment, share if you like. Make sure your notification bells are on so you can know when we drop back down in the studio with another video. Man, I wish these motherfuckers would stop being under the act. But when we got all these characters out here and all these play runners, then it is what it is at the end of this day, man. Cut this shit, yo. I'll see you guys in the next video.